Welcome back to the Cards franchise. As we did earlier in the season, we wanted to take a look at another squad and see why they are playing the way they are playing. This week, it'll be the Arizona Diamondbacks. They are hosting the Nationals. You see they're 19-13 and they lead the NL West. We want to see what's going on down in the desert. On the mound, Dre Jamison, 3-1, sub-3 ERA, sub 1.5 whip. What's going on? He's having a good season so far. Though we see something odd here though. See the catch made and left. Joey flying out. That's out number 2 of the game. But a mound visit, or not a mound visit, but the trainer checks on him because he's injured. So he's removed from the game. Who replaces him? Zach Davies. 5+ ERA. We'll see how he fares. On the mound for the Nats, Josiah Gray, an ERA over 6. Oof. He's struggling. No surprise. The Nats don't have a great, talented team, so that's going to be what's going to happen. Leading off, Jake McCarthy. You see he's batting over 300, so he leads off the game with a base hit. We'll be taking a look at him a little later in the video. Christian Walker, another guy batting over 300. So he's taking the strike there. Bat 314, full count. He is going to go the other way with one. He's going to get out to the wall. That's going to be a leadoff double in the bottom of the second. He currently has the longest hit streak in the National League. We've been talking about Arenado and Carp a bit the last couple of videos. Christian Walker, 18 games, getting close to the big 2-0. Later on in the third, Josh Rojas, 2-run single. D-backs take a 2-0 lead. They would not give it up. Candelario singles up the middle in the top of the fourth. A run for the Nats. Lane Thomas trying to get something going. He will not. That ball will be caught. And we're just going to jump to the ninth. Like I said, they wouldn't blow the lead. Joe coming in, 4-6-3. Very boring game in terms of offense. 2-1. You saw the runs. That's all that both teams have to show. Congrats to the D-backs. They did win number 20. So why are they playing so well? Looking at just a minute. Take a look at the box score. Look at Washington. 8 hits. Derek Hill with 4 of them. He did some work. 4 for 4 on the day. A double and 3 singles. Gray, 2 runs allowed over 6 innings. That's not bad. But when your team only scores 1 run, you're going to get the loss, unfortunately. See Rojas, the 2 runs batted in on the single. Really, that's it. 6 hits. Ketel Marte gets a hit, draws a walk as well. Davies gets the win, coming in as a spot starter essentially. 1 run allowed, over 5 in the third. 6 hits. Good enough. Joe gets saved number 8. Let's take a look at some of the statistics for the D-backs. So McCarthy, dealing with a finger issue, but still being very productive. You see he's got pretty solid contact, not a big power guy. Obviously, you got the speed. Only 1 stolen base, but he's batting .333. Not bad at all. 9 doubles, 12 extra base hits in total, so almost a third of his hits. Love to see it. Looking at an addition, Gurriel Jr. coming from the American League, 279, 17 runs batted in. Someone who's very productive. Now, someone else who's productive, one that we always expect, switch hitting superstar, Ketel Marte, at least in MLB The Show. 15 runs driven in. Love to see it. The big one, Christian Walker, though. 315, he is slugging .661. He is tearing it up on this hit streak. Tearing it up. 23 extra base hits so far this season. Another reason for their success, the bullpen. Drew, sub 1 ERA over 10 innings. only 1 earned run allowed. Dominant. Joe, 8 of 8 in saves, no blown saves obviously, has not allowed a single run, so when the things get to the end of the bullpen, they get the job done. Melanson, he's blown 1 save, couple of holds, sub 2 ERA, over 10 in the 3rd innings, 2 runs allowed, so again, the bullpen guys at the back end have been very productive. And then looking at the starters, Drew ended up having a strained bicep, so he may miss a start. 2.57 ERA. He's 3-1 on the season. He's having a great start so far. And speaking of great, Bumgarner rolling the clock back to his dominant days with the Giants. Sub 2 ERA, 4-0 in 6 starts. Looking good. The D-backs lead the NL West. They are not as talented on paper as the Dodgers or Padres, but their record shows that they may be here to stay.